Another day has arrived. I'd best get my water before going to work.
Hello, I'm Barry. I make videos on cute and casual games. This one is called Cloud Climber, which is a free Steam game which has been tagged casual. So let's read this paper first. So Stan Diary, I may need to get to the neighboring tower in the future, but I know the other builders keep the entrance to the bridge locked. I saw a key on the table at the top of our tower a few weeks ago before I went to get more building supplies. I haven't been up there in a few days, so I'll need to check if it unlocks the bridge door. If the other towers ever become vacant, I might need to get across, so I'll have to keep this in mind. Alright, so I've done a couple of these videos where I play free-to-play games on Steam, which have been tagged casual.
Weeks ago. I can only assume that the builders have met their fate by now. I believe it's safe enough for me to go and continue building higher yet from where they left off. I'll need to travel across the other two towers to get there, but I'm sure I can find a way.
I'm not entirely sure. Oh, there's a door here as well. It's locked. What's here? Oh, I was sleeping on the floor. Okay, yeah, if you want to see other videos that have... Can I go down? No, I can't. That are also free games on Steam that have been tagged casual. There's a link to that playlist down below. It will also appear in the cards, probably. So, Bernie the Great and Terrible Diary. For months we've been building faster than ever, yet it seems as if every time we complete a new level, the clouds raise higher and higher. I could have sworn we were close to them decades ago, but we're still not done yet. I can only hope that we're getting close. Signed, Bernie the Great and Terrible. There's something else? Can I crouch? No. Okay. So I guess... Oh, there's a bucket here. Is there anything inside? No. Bucket here? No. So I guess we just keep climbing up, and then we have to cross that tower. Presumably. Another note. I've been building all day long, and Bernie the Great and Terrible has been sitting on his butt acting as foreman, aka he doesn't do any work and drinks all our water. I've started locking my water chest just in case he really does think he's above us all. So foreman, I guess, is spelled wrong. I'm not sure if that's by choice. That's interesting because remember we grabbed our water from a logger. So I'm guessing these people, they don't have water. Like it's a rare commodity. And that's why they had to like lock it up. So they had to like only drink a little bit at a time. So there's a vase. I wonder if I keep spamming it, it'll open. No. Let's try the back door. It's... oh no, back door? I thought every floor was kind of like just built the same. So this is pretty much just a walking simulator, and the stories are told through diary pages. Here's the key. I wonder if this key is the one that opens the room below this. For some reason I have it set to medium, but it's still like spiking, like FPS drop spikes. Okay, here's another note. I can't believe today is the 100th anniversary of our tower. I know others have been building much longer, and now I wish our grandparents had taken this whole thing more seriously. 100 years ago they decided things were getting dangerous, but why didn't they see the problem 200 years ago? Or even longer. I'm so glad they started building, but I just wish we had seen this coming. So I guess something happened, a happy phase. Something happened down, like on the ground.
It's been quite some time since I was on the second tower. I haven't crossed this bridge since the builders became greedy and took the supplies that were meant to come to our tower. Just like all the other towers, its inhabitants quickly grew desperate and aggressive. Now it stands empty.
Here's a note. I guess I knew this day would come, but I didn't expect it to come soon. Yesterday we started extreme rationing of our water. A few days back we stopped getting supplies from the ground crew on our lift. We can only assume that they stole in the supplies for themselves, ran out of water and food sources, or simply died. If we don't get into the clouds soon, we might need to see if we can get some from one of the neighboring towers. So I guess they're trying to harvest water from the clouds, which is why they are trying to build up, like straight up. The clouds are still pretty far. Alright. Dear Diary, wouldn't it be ironic if it rained now after decades of building? Now would be the perfect time since we've just started rationing our supplies more, but I have a good feeling about things. I know I've never seen rain myself, but grandmother always told me how wonderful it felt. It would be so surreal to be on the ground and see water for miles instead of desert and wasteland. I'm sure it will rain someday, we just need to survive until then. Okay, so now we are given like more context. So the reason they're building up is to get water from the clouds because they can't get any water from the clouds. We don't have a key for this chest, but we might find one somewhere. Yeah, this is like a thing I find kind of a trend, at least for me personally, with free-to-play games on Steam, is at times they're not super optimized.
To the third tower. I should be able to use it to get across.
So sometimes like the FPS does drop. I have it set on high instead of like the best resolution. I try to be reasonable, I try to talk with them, but those greedy little scumbags on Tower 1 don't want to share their supplies with us. I'm not going to die miles above the ground, drying up like a raisin while other people watch. I'm going over there tonight to take everything I need, so I can last long enough to watch everyone else die. Well, apparently not, because he's not alive. So this is the cart. So we just need to pull it to us. Is there anything on top of this tower? Let's check that one. That first. So there's some saws. They've been cutting wood. Okay, nothing. So this game, I think it said, was about 10 to 15 minutes long. I'm not sure how long I've already spent, but you know. So I'm on here. Oh, it's automatic. Got it. Magic. See, what I don't understand.
Almost call this place beautiful if these dust storms weren't so suffocating.
What I don't understand is why don't they just like build one tower? Why did they have to like make different towers?
I hope I find what I'm looking for at the fourth tower.
So we're at the third tower right now. Let's see if there's anything here. I spot a note. I couldn't be more frustrated right now. We're running out of water, running out of building supplies, and Carl just won't get along with me. At least 5 times a day he pretends he's going to push me off the tower. I swear if I do fall someday, it'll be his fault. Well, tension's high. Okay. Yesterday, Hadang fell off the tower. I don't know how it happened, but it was a shame, especially since he had the key to most of our water chests. We'll need to break the locked ones open soon, since we've almost emptied out the other chests. Interesting. Okay. So, let's go up. And sometimes if I'm interrupted by like the game or by the game, I forget what I was talking about, so apologies. I just can't get over it. Hadang gives the absolute best reactions when I mess with him. For the past week I've been pretending to get mad and shove my arms at him, as if to push him off the tower. I don't think this will ever get old, and I can tell Hadang loves it. Ooh. Does he though? Do you think Hadang fell from the tower, or do you think Carl pushed him off? I guess we'll find out. Okay, so this one has a bridge. There's a hole in it.
Looks like I'll need to fix this bridge.
where am I supposed to get a stack of points? Here. Alright. And now we're
It's
free to
hard
cross.
to believe that I'm the last one here. I never thought it would end like this. Makes you wonder what the whole point was in the first place.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure he was done talking before we read these. Out of everyone on this earth, our families were the only ones who took the water crisis seriously. We were the ones who started building. We were mocked and told we were insane. We were the ones who everyone looked to when the lakes and rivers dried up. Our blueprints were the ones that were stolen as people became desperate. Out of everyone on this earth, we are the ones who deserve to survive. The clouds are brimming with liquid life, but are still so evasive. We've been building for a long time, but we're not done yet. We have farther to go. We will climb the clouds. The son of Zilchar. Next. Dewey. This evening, Kevin made a really cheesy speech about how we alone will prevail, and how we're the only descendants of the great ones who deserve life. It was honestly the cringiest speech I've ever heard, and that's really saying a lot, considering the other stuff he's been saying lately. He also keeps referring to himself in the third person, and only responds to us if we call him son of Zilchar. That's funny. Okay, so let's keep trying to look around here. There's a door that we cannot open. There's a chest. There's a ladder. Oh wait, I don't think we can climb the ladder, can we? No, so we have to take the stairs. Alright. Can you imagine living like this high and there are no railings on your stairs? Like literally I would be like walking like right beside the building, afraid for my life. I can grab a saw and a hammer. So I'm guessing I'm gonna need those. So that's the first time I've ever been able to grab anything. Any tool. I need a stack of planks. Are these a stack of planks? Sometimes it feels like it isn't like super responsive. I'm not complaining, I'm just like explaining. So I guess I need to build like stairs. Where can I get up? So if you do play, I suggest lowering your mouse sensitivity. The only options you get in the game are graphics quality and mouse sensitivity. So if you want to change the volume, you have to do it on your device rather than through the game. Which kind of sucks because I'm like the person who keeps like I think I have it on 100% and it's not too bad, which is good because I'm usually the person who complains like, why is this game so loud? And I didn't really complain about that. Okay, so we're here now, up here. There's nowhere else to go to. Oh, this is the end, I think.
This place really is beautiful, even with the dust storms. It's peaceful in a way. I've been working on that tower my whole life and never once stopped to appreciate what we'd spent our lives building. We only looked up to the clouds, hoping we'd someday reach them, so we could prolong our lives. But now that everyone's gone, I know any attempt I might make at accomplishing that would be futile. Rather than spending the rest of my life building a tower, maybe it's time I took a break. It's been a long time, but I think I'm finally done.
I'm scared he might jump. I think he sat down. It rained. The water they've been longing for finally came. Alright guys, that was the game. I'll leave the link down in the description below, and tell me what you thought about it in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!